ladies feel good sex maybe when you have you have sex with them and they calm, like literally someone calm.
Hello, our lovely viewers. Again and again, we're back here at the Solid Pod. It's another good and classic episode. Tubali, now we got you. It's another vibe today, so I'ma get you done. I'ma make this worthy a watch, trust me. So today on the panel, I have a beautiful black melanin shining beautiful woman on the pod. Maybe right there she's gonna introduce herself. Then I have my guy. Man, I don't need to introduce you, man. Just roll. Good to know that you're around.
As usual, I'm ever here, so you know.
Okay. Sele, by the Sele Gadgets got us on this. So it's a courtesy of Sele Gadgets. Guys, support, you know. So today, Sele man, how was your day before even I do anything, bro? I cannot do it.
Did you just forget to introduce the melanin there?
I introduced her. I can't give out her name just that
name.
easily. No, it's so precious that she has to say her name herself.
Exactly.
There we go.
Because she has the confidence.
You want us to say something?
Confidence definitely will give her the
Okay,
what?
say something.
Hello everyone, my name is Noella, but mostly people know me as
Asi. What does
There's a
that
test I
Asi?
did, there's a
Why
test.
is your name like a whisper? Do you steal anything from people like
not
Asi?
really
There's a test I did. It's called ASA test.
qualitative
Analysis in chemistry. Man, I don't even know why I struggle with all that, man.
I know you guys, you should start talking things that I can relate to. If that is your language, better tell me I understand. Now what are you talking about?
Let's cut it. Let's focus here.
Anyway, guys, we got you today. So the topic I have today I want to share with the viewers
Yes.
is a very, 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 very disturbing question. So guys, would you really stay if the sex is good and the character is not okay? Or you would? What would you do?
Honestly, I feel like for a man, sex is something that is so easy to get.
Oh,
Sex is the easiest thing to
street
get.
food.
Street food is even expensive because it might come with extra money.
I also remember
And also tastes and preferences of what you're going to eat. But with sex,
Mm-hmm.
just work on yourself.
Bro, you need to teach me these
Selena, I
skills,
also
man.
remember
For me,
you
sex is hard.
not get everyone who is going to do
Who's
it
like
do it the way you want it. Not everyone is going to do it like that.
What do you mean I'm not going to get everyone who does it like that?
Nah, like not
Ah,
everyone
okay.
is going to make you feel the same.
No,
How-
listen. The topic is, would I stay
Mhm.
in a relationship, yeah, because of the quality sex, but the character is zero,
Worsening.
or the character is really so bad?
Mhm.
Honestly, I think to a man, first of all, if I'm to relate it with myself, I would want to be in I would want to have that moment with that lady where I know I'm at peace, all those kind of things. Kati, are you trying to zero down that everything is just within the 3 seconds? Because
Bro.
sex honestly to a man.
Why are you talking?
No, listen. Sex to a man is summarized within 3 seconds. It can never go above 3 seconds, by the way.
Sex is summarized in what?
3 seconds.
Mom.
And that is the coming.
You 3 seconds.
No, that is the coming.
Do you know what in Luganda that is called?
What
you know
is
what
it?
it's called?
What is it?
Wakaitaka nkoko. 3 seconds.
What does that mean?
What do you
Obviously, of course, the 3 seconds.
You a hen?
The 3 seconds. No, quote me well.
I'm quoting you well.
The 3 seconds. The 3 seconds. It's only when a man is coming. That is the only time that the man. Really
Every man
is.
comes in 3 seconds.
No, he's not trying
Like
to do
releasing.
that.
I mean releasing.
Boy, you're
like,
not meant and sweet things, bro.
how can you come?
3
how-
seconds?
So are you trying to tell me you're going to jet your thing out more than 3 seconds?
Yeah, man.
How?
By thinking about some other thing. But like,
Then you go.
I'm giving you a trick.
Does that?
The way to consume yourself.
Are you trying to tell me that your sperm level is full of this glass?
No, it's not.
So if
full.
something cannot even reach this level of the glass, literally I'm thinking it's like at this level. How do you convince me that it's going to take you more than 3 seconds?
Oh, you're talking
to
about
release
the
that
amount of the.
timing.
Oh, it's not
Exactly.
the time it comes.
Yeah.
No, because
Oh,
that is the only
sorry.
time. That is the only time really a man gets to enjoy sex.
Okay.
This other time of other activities, man, it's just wasting his time. Because
So-
that is the only time sex is really interesting to a man.
Amma.
For ladies, it's different.
Amma.
I would assume.
How with those eyes, Wama? Is it true? You make her
Say
tell
it
her.
to a man.
Mhm.
You say it to a man.
And
So,
and to
To me,
and to a woman.
So to me, honestly, you're not going to summarize you're not going to make me live my 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, enjoyment of 30 seconds. With
To ruin your life.
To ruin my life, probably.
Aye.
Because if you have the bad character, man, a man will always need a peace of mind. I'm someone who so much values my peace of mind. And character that you're perceiving from someone definitely contributes to that.
I want you to explain to me softly, what is peace to you? Because, man, I even don't know what that word no longer means in a relationship. Like, what's peace? What do you define peace as?
You see, Blue, peace in a relationship
Nah, yeah.
or peace in real life or what? Because we
In
need to
a
be specific. No,
relationship.
we need to be specific. No, I'm not going to. Personally, I'm not going to be having sex with this woman who is ever.
Nigga, how can you ask me in a relationship? We are talking about
Really?
men and women.
No, I just need to.
In
Be,
a real-
I need to be specific. I
In
need
a
to be specific
relationship.
on what to pick.
Mhm.
I'm
In a
just not going to
relationship.
pick anything
Okay.
and participate in it. Now, definitely, peace of mind. I mean, in this form, I'm not going to be there and every time I'm worried. First of all, the bad characters that usually women are ever having. If you have a woman that is ever abusing you, a woman that has no respect for you, a woman that doesn't give you the value that you deserve.
Okay.
Really, it makes the street so hard for us, man. Personally, I'm a street guy.
But bro, let me interject in you. You know, for me, so much in my life, I love someone. Okay, my mom made me love this so much.
Yeah,
I always love a woman who is in that image of a woman.
yeah.
Over be pushy on me.
So to you, anything as long as
Like, boy, it pushes me hard. I
As long
don't
as the
know.
sex
Like,
is- as
that
long as-
woman is always like on your neck. She's not giving you peace. Like, that's what I
let's first
want.
hear from the Melanie beautiful girl we have in the house. What do you think? What do you think would keep a woman? Is it a good
of course.
sex?
Yes, the good sex.
So you don't care about the character of the man.
You get-
Characters comes later, but
Hey.
sex, the good sex. You can't stay in a relationship when someone
But
comes.
you
in
can't say
1
that word
minute.
without making it land like a bomb.
Exactly.
You can just say it's smooth.
Sex.
Sex is so key.
You're making
So to you,
Very
you can never leave a relationship because the man has bad characters. You assume that all men out there have bad characters. So
Yeah, sure.
if you've gotten one with the nice sex, it's better you
Why
keep
would
that
I
one in a
leave?
very precious way.
Why would I leave?
What would you leave? Okay, now, honestly, give us your side of the story.
Tell us
Like-
honestly.
Okay, my side of the story is
Not your side of the story.
okay.
Whatever
what I
it is.
think,
Not what you think, what you
No,
can
what-
do.
what I can do is I can't leave a relationship which has good sex,
You can't
Regardless of the character.
regardless of the characters. Maybe that one comes later. The characters comes later, but right now, like the moment, it matters a lot. Like how can you stay in a relationship where a man is only 1 minute? Who does that? And you'll be having
So,
But-
Linda, 1 minute. So if a man, okay, the 1 minute we're talking about is not me having enough time with you, the time you expect from me, the sex time, the sex duration is low.
yeah,
So you're leaving because it's slow,
of course,
and you're going where it's high, and
lately.
Don't forget sex favors women.
I want
Because the entire let's say if there's a record, you have ever seen those world records where the longest the longest time a man can take in sex, like let me say 1 round.
What was the what's paid? What the record had what's tell me about the record? Who is that guy? Who is that special guy?
There's a guy who broke record for 3 hours, constant.
First round.
Did he have bones in his waist?
Yeah. Man, there are people who are focused.
That guy is really determined.
There are people who are focused.
Whining 3 hours.
3 hours, bro.
Drilling.
It's a world record.
Who knew? Who was there? Was this woman testifying? You know the women, everything they had spices.
You know when
where one tomato they put 2.
you can
They
wake
do 1 hour and somebody's saying 3
you know
hours.
you can wake up one day
And-
blue
And what?
and you decide to record yourself that I want to break a record today in
Me.
the world. And the world that you're going to break, the record that you want to break, man, it's the longest time I'm going to take doing this 1 round. So
Bro.
this particular man woke up one day and placed his camera and he's like, you know what? I'm breaking this record today. The guy did it for 3 hours.
3 good hours.
Constant. No.
You want
She's
to say
literally trying to tell us that is what would keep her in a relationship. She would want someone who's going to stay longer.
I didn't say 3 hours.
So
Okay, what's your duration? What's the duration that
what's
keeps
wrong
you
with 3 hours?
back? What's the duration that keeps you back?
What's the longest duration?
What's
you
the
can
longest
contain?
duration that keeps you back? You said
What's
that
the longest
if this
duration
guy
you
is
can
going
contain?
like this, I'm staying here. I don't care if it's broke. What? Me, I'm staying here.
Okay.
Now see that his thoughts flowing. The devil is in this room.
The devil is in this room now. Or you don't have to know the time. But me, just good sex will keep me there.
Auntie, what makes the sex?
Because even good sex can be for 10 minutes, even 5 or 3.
What would make the sex good?
Now, what is your duration? Ogambas in a sour.
Okay, the thing is, ladies feel good sex maybe when you have sex with them and they come. Like literally someone comes.
Oh, you want
I know
someone-
ladies
Bro,
take
I was waiting
long
for a
to
better
come.
answer. Kumbela is still the end road coming.
Orgasm, bro.
I thought you had
Like
something
someone
better
should
than.
reach orgasm.
So,
But you can get orgasm even within the 1 minute sex.
that was what I'm asking. So, if you got the orgasm earlier, what would you call that? Era mani manaf.
Literally, it's rare for ladies to get orgasm in 1 minute.
So how long will it
You've
take?
just not met the supermen. We be people like us.
So you can make
You
someone
know where
get
to-
orgasm
Even just
in
by
1 minute.
kissing.
Oh,
If you didn't know, I
orgasm
can
just
kiss you
by
and you
kissing.
come.
I think that is possible. By
Yeah,
the way.
it's very possible.
That's possible. Ladies are just so much wired into thinking that
Bro,
orgasm comes from
I'm
penetration.
gonna be honest, like with my side, if I'm dating a woman and she's giving it well, and it's the character, but I'm also staying, I won't lie. Because the bad characters now also have those bad sides, but to me in my life, I love bettering people.
But has a woman ever stressed you guys?
Yeah, I can better her stress, by the way. Me, I
But
can
also
treat your
it
stress.
depends. Remember, women stress people when you trigger them to stress. You.
Women don't need a trigger to stress.
Some
Don't,
people
no, let's
trigger
not
people
go
to
there.
stress you for real. Like people who literally trigger you to stress someone. Women don't.
What is stress to you? What's stress to you?
You see, that's why they say. That's why they say. Actually, if surely a woman cannot control her temper, yeah, if she cannot be at her best behavior when the situation is so hot, I mean, in terms of her temper, there's no way you can trust that woman. Honestly, bro.
For real.
So you're not going to tell me that because I provoked you, now you're going to behave in any manner to me. No.
Yeah, you
Honestly.
have to learn to keep your grounds.
Exactly.
Okay.
Regardless of what, because people will always trigger you. In this world, people will always trigger you. So you're not
That's
going to tell
always
me
on the way.
that, you know what, I'm going to behave like this because you have triggered me. Trust me, there are moments where someone can really trigger me so hard, but to really find me reacting,
It's hard.
it's so hard. I'm just going to look at you and you know.
Bro,
That looking at me, it's the most painful part.
So what do
Why
you
want
would
someone to
ask
talk
me?
back?
No, you tell me.
That
like
what?
I'm asking you something. You also have to answer. Why are you
Are you
keeping
really
quiet?
asking? No, are you asking a question or you're asking for a quarrel?
Let's do it like this. You have done something. Maybe I got you cheating, and I ask you, baby, why did you do this? Like, who is this girl to you? And you just keep
First say
it
baby
quiet.
again. First say baby again. Go on, baby. You go soft and other things you
I
go
don't
grab.
understand what you're
Can't you
talking
be
about.
soft even
You're
on other
focusing
things?
you're focusing on the
Me, the only word I had in that statement was baby. It was the only soft thing to hear there.
She brought it out so well.
There are other things she say them roughly. Okay, you say I'm just joking with you, but
Yeah, like literally, I'm asking you, who is she to you? What? I have all my evidences, and you just keep quiet. What do you expect me to do?
Because I
Like
want
literally,
peace.
you should answer me. Maybe do you know what? This is like
We only
this and
answer-
this. Maybe I'm sorry.
we only
I'll
answer
literally
investigations
forgive
with IDs. You're not an investigative
Exactly.
officer. Why are you investigating?
My dear,
The only
my
job I know you
man, I'm
under
going
this
to
roof,
investigate.
you're a wife. And you're becoming an investigator. Do you know you guys start giving yourself careers you're not like up to? You are a wife under this room, and you've started on investigations. Are you from the FBI or are you coming from?
But Blue, honestly, is sex so hard for you to get that you will stay around when the character is bad or what? Exactly.
But which bad character is talking about? Like there's a lot of
There are those characters that you cannot just
The
contain.
bad character
Like
is
what?
like a woman who eats a lot.
And that's not a bad character. Actually, I would want a woman who eats a lot, bro.
Why, bro?
My appetite is so
Why
down
is
always
it?
in life. So I always want a woman that is going to make food available for me at every particular point.
Oh.
Anytime I feel like I need to eat, please So to me, I'm ruling out that.
Bro,
If that was bad character to you, now look at
you
this.
will
Look
end
at
up calling the landlord to make this.
No, look at this.
Space
look,
bigger for
look
you,
at this
bro.
scenario. Look at this scenario. If you can contain it now, imagine this character. You find a woman in bed with another guy in your bed. Trust me, are you going to stay? Because she has good sex.
I've had someone who they asked to join and they joined, but I'm not part of that people. So if I
You joined.
I cannot
And you went
join.
for a 3
Oh, wait.
No, I had somebody who was asked to join
Did you
the
join?
party and
I
they
get to
joined.
my
Join.
bed, then the moment is going on, then I'm like, you know what?
They joined the party. No, okay. What comes with character is a lot of things. I don't know how to deal with that situation.
No, but for you, remember you're saying for you you're going to stay.
I'm going to stay because of one thing, bro. Me, from the time I started learning these things of sex and stuff, that most interesting part left. Do you know the most interesting part?
What is the most
Is when you
interesting
need
part?
to sneak to get those things. You need to move out, you need to be on walls, you need to hide. You know those sneaky things.
Yeah, true.
Now, if a woman is with them and she has a character that is nagging you off, in case she nagged you today evening, you know how sweet sex will be like. In case you're mad at someone, and you guys
Will you be trying to do sex with intentions of revenging or?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know what about feeling it will carry, but boy, it's a very nice adventure. You've never had it with someone when you're mad.
Please, you have annoyed me. How do you expect me even to? How do you expect me even to first of all start getting erection?
Bro, that's the worst way to king
but
someone.
no, the thing is, we have gotten annoyed. It doesn't matter. Like issues of bedroom does not matter. We have gotten annoyed.
These issues of
We are
bedroom, man.
annoyed.
My mental health has to be
Outside
protected
here,
at all
it
points.
is not in the bedroom. It should
Bro,
not
why
affect
do you-
anything that is going to happen in the
What is
bedroom.
your mental health when you're in sex? Why do you lie to people?
No, honestly,
What
man.
is your mental? Okay, what is your mental health?
My mental health
What is
matters
your
a lot.
mental health?
It matters a lot
Your
in my
mental health
performance.
comes even.
It matters a lot in my performance.
It is
Because
perfect.
trust me, I'm not going to have that disturbed mental health, and you expect me to give you the best sex out of me. That is impossible.
No, let's-
So that's the one thing that can never make me stay.
Let's digest.
I'm not going to
this.
stay.
Let's digest this. What is bad character?
To me, bad character, a cheating woman, man, I pity my friends that are ever, accepting their girlfriends back or their wives back. If, they caught them cheating. To me, that is number one bad character. The number two character, man, that I can't contain is disloyalty. To me, I don't know, I take that as character, by the way. If you're disloyal to me, please don't expect me to be on you, giving you my best. Because, you see, in this thing, you need to first of all also be satisfied with yourself and get to know that, man, I'm good in what I do.
Yeah. You have to
So
be you.
if you're good in what you do,
Yeah.
trust me, there's that feeling that you're going to have. You're like, man, I'm not just, I'm not just.
I'm not going in for this. I'm not
You get
just
it?
that
Like
type.
you trust yourself. If I live here,
That's pride coming in.
no, that's not pride. That's not pride, honestly. Why
But
would you-
everybody needs to have pride and their ego and standards.
That's
Those
not
two
pride.
elements are
Me, I
very
know my
important.
game. Me, I know my game. So there's no way
Is it an egg game?
my game is way good.
Eh?
It's way good.
Who assured you?
I'm telling you,
You
my-
may be
I know
assured by
myself.
weak people. You are there, Mulu, by egg game.
You see, with this
Have you
thing,
met veterans?
you need to first be satisfied with who you are and what you think you can deliver. If you're not satisfied with that, trust
Do
me.
you go in for girls or mothers?
I can't.
That's why you can tell me your game is A, and I accept.
Members. That question not today. Blue. Honestly. What, how do you answer that kind of question? But still, I'm not a father. So I don't think I would go for a mother.
You don't start.
No.
How sure are we that you've not played it 1-0? Don't go Konga Guri 0. Pretty sure.
Let me
Look at
take
it.
what-
I just feel like how to leave this topic and I get you on the one-on-one.
Let me first take water.
Mm.
Then I now reply to that. Repeat the question now. I'm ready for you.
How sure are we that you've never entered it Ngaguri 0, 1-0, 1-0?
You're trying to doubt my performance?
No, I thought I'm not doing your performance. Me, I'm doubting what you're saying, not your performance. Have I been in the middle of your performance?
Trust me, before you start engaging yourself in sex or in any sexual activity, I remember the first time you have to before you have experienced sex, bro. If mentally you don't know that you're good, even when you're still a virgin.
Even physically.
You need to first of all get to know that I'm good.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself that I'm going to
Bro,
do
the
best.
time I got to believe in myself, I was not believing
So
in
trust
myself.
me, if you're someone who believes in yourself, you will never settle for bad character.
Or less.
You can't. That is settling for
No,
less.
it's very easy. Guys, would you really settle for the bad character and stay in for the good sex? Or you would leave and set off because something is not
I'm
happening?
number
as
one
you want.
person who's going to run away.
For me, I'm a man. Good sex
Yeah,
is hard
I'm
to
going
find.
Give us your comments about this. This is the Solid Pod.
Amen. There is beauty in watching people like us. I don't know if you know that. It's
Doing
just
what?
There is beauty.
it's just beauty in watching us, bro. It's for their personal mental health. They should be watching me. They should be watching you. And yeah, so we back and full. Yeah, man, we back fully charged, fully packed and fully armed for you guys. This is called the Solid Pod. Yeah, man, I'm called Blue. I'm here with my guy Ivan. He's sipping some white.
Who told you that I'm Ivan? Who told you?
You don't need to ask me.
Who told you?
I'm not talking. We have people in the room. This my guy called Ivan behind the camera, not you. I have select gadgets on the pod, and I have some. I'm tired
I
of saying
see.
that she's beautiful because I might end up like looking like her. But
What is your intention in this?
yeah, it should not carry any intentions. Beauty is beauty. If you need it to carry intentions, F you.
You should appreciate God's handwork.
sorry, F you, F you.
He's trying to appreciate God's
F you, bro.
handwork.
You should just be here. So, before we went for the break, we had a very, very, very interesting thing. But I was here debating with this woman like thoroughly before you guys come, and I told her pause there, ask me this question when the what? We after the break. So are you ready to ask me this question?
Yeah, sure.
What is the question?
The question
And where did
is,
you people
like
even-
literally, I've been having it in mind like for so long, sir. Solid Pod is now here for me.
Okay.
So the question is,
That should be that name for them.
the Solid Pod.
Oh, mama. Okay.
So the question is, do men really fall in love after or before sex?
Men fall in love before or after sex. But there's to be honest, man, the most important thing that a man will ever always be wanting to get is going to be sex. And let's not mix sex with.
But it's not the important thing I'm getting from women.
What is the most important thing that you get from a woman?
The way women look at me makes me feel important.
Aww.
That's the most important thing. Man, you're one guy.
So you're trying to say you fall in love before sex?
Yeah, man, I feel love flowing in, then the sex volumes up everything, bro.
Blue, stop lying.
I think why should
Stop
I lie?
lying.
Should I open my eyes? Do these eyes look like
You're
I'm
lying.
lying?
You're lying.
Okay, how do they lie? Teach
honestly,
me.
honestly, to be honest,
Okay.
I'd never thought of men falling in love before sex or men falling in love before sex or after sex, but I've had conversations usually.
Okay.
Trust me, my guy, sex is something very important to a man.
Very, very.
Very. Let me speak like a Mnyankole.
Okay.
Very important because what is going to even make me think that this is a woman if I've not had sex with her?
What's going to make you feel like she's a woman? But you've not been to sceneries. That's what I should.
What scenarios are you talking about?
Okay.
Because look here, if I've not yet gotten it, yeah, I'm not yet even sure. Have you ever been in a talking stage and the talking stage ends without you getting nothing?
Yeah.
You have ever?
Yeah, I've been to that.
And it
talking-
ended before you getting nothing.
Yeah, it does
So,
happen.
are you going to come here and tell us, man, I really love that girl?
I did.
So do you believe in love at first sight?
Me, I don't first of all believe that love exists, by the way. In this generation, honestly, love doesn't exist. Because look here, everyone is just up to
What they want to
opportunity.
get.
Exactly. Will I get the opportunity
Opportunities.
of you know? You know it.
What are you noggin your head? What does your head?
No,
What does your
say
head
it
noggin
now,
your head
say it.
mean?
Trust me, there's no way I'm going to sit down there and I start thinking of, man, this is someone that I
Bro.
love so much. I don't yet even know. I'm not because to me I look at sex as something that is really first of all going to make a woman fall in love with me and After she has fallen in love with me, that's when I can think of falling
But
in love.
women
So-
women fall in
you're
love with
trying to-
different
For me, you
before
have to
sex.
fall in love with me first.
So you're trying to say she has to fall in love with
She
you
has to
first.
fall in love with me first.
So she goes first,
Then me, I come.
then you come in. There's
I
no
come
way for
in.
you initiate love first, then it's
Exactly.
It's
So
initiated
to
back
me,
to you.
my first time with you is the sex.
Man, you've not met sex
Don't
parties.
confuse
So you want to
Someone
first
is going to
penetrate
give
before
you
falling
sex.
in love.
Of
You
course,
fall in
I'm
love
first-
again?
I'm first going to. No, honestly.
And you be in the relationship alone.
No, first wait. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm first going to get the opportunity of penetrating. After penetrating, that's when now I'm going to start debating of man.
You value
Should
the
I-
opportunity
should
of
I-
fucking
should I-
more than
More than what?
more than the time you're spending with someone.
You
The
see why I
memories
believe
you guys are
you
creating.
see why I say love doesn't exist, bro.
Uh-huh.
Look here. Man, love is supposed to be permanent forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. To me that's like
From where to where? Permanent where?
from the time when someone says I love you.
Nganabarokoke bafanana na vevele tata nawe.
You are bad.
But no, with all these scenarios of divorce, breaking up, all these kind of things, you want me to sit down there and I'll be like, man, I'm
But
falling
bro,
in love.
apart from love, there is nothing that does not come to end, bro. Like everything will
Man.
start, will get bad things, will get these good things.
See-
People will break
see,
up, people will make up.
If I
That's
start,
it, bro.
if I start doing the worst thing that maybe God condemns,
Like,
let's say maybe murder, man, there's no day that God is going to abandon me, because I believe in that natural love. To me, that is what I look as love. Then these other things of a man and a woman, me I look at it as just emotional kind of attachment is what drive people to start thinking that I love this person. Because if you really love someone, why in the first place should that love end?
Bro.
Where will the love go to?
love was just
But-
a title put on the feelings and emotions.
Exactly.
It's that the emotions and the feelings is what love is. Not so. Tell me something about it. What do you think about emotions and feelings in love? Or what is it to you? The question asked now goes back to you.
Okay, to me, I feel like the emotions and actions is what love is. Like the emotional attachment we're having together, like leave alone the sex part.
But how do you trust the emotional attachment that you have together with
Can I-
someone
You're not-
with someone who is driven by emotions?
You know the reason
No,
why you-
listen. No,
Mm.
first listen. How do you start trusting the emotional attachment coming from someone who, first of all, is driven by emotions 24/7? A woman is going to wake up today and she doesn't want to see you.
What's wrong with that?
What
I
is
also
wrong?
have it.
Because maybe, she's in her days.
Hey.
She doesn't
But
want
So
you
can't you have the
understand,
reason?
you- that is-
Bro,
there
no.
is a reason.
There's a reason for what?
Yeah, she's in her days. There is a reason.
Then don't stop confusing me with that is love.
Hey.
Oh, it is love.
I cannot.
Sele, the same way you cannot control whatever is flowing inside you is the same way you cannot know what is this called. It's the same way you cannot control it. So you cannot say how can someone be driven by emotions. They are driven by emotions because these emotions just grow up like from nowhere. You're seeing this person
Me, I
and the
feel like-
emotions are really
I
driving
feel like
it.
Sele was heartbroken sometime.
It's not about the heartbreak.
The
I'm
love
just
in you
being
died.
realistic with you.
The love in you died.
I'm just being realistic with you.
But realistic with me.
There's no way you can.
Can you explain
there's-
how?
there's-
Can you touch feelings?
Can I what?
Can you touch feelings?
I cannot touch it.
Can you touch emotions?
I cannot.
Then
Touch
how
it.
can you control them?
I can control them.
Ah,
I
okay.
can control them. I
Okay.
can control my emotions fully.
Yeah, okay, no.
Trust me, Blue. I'm going to control my emotions fully. So
You're gonna control your feelings from they feel like they like that person. You say don't like them, don't like them. You're serious.
Let me take you back to the question that she asked.
Leave alone these other emotions that we are talking about. These emotions like I've made you mad. We're having a fight. I'm talking about something that is flowing in. You got no control over this. How are you gonna do that? How are you fighting it?
Let me first take you back to what she asked, because she was to say, do men fall in love before sex, or
Or
they fall in love after sex? Trust me, 100%. I'm still going to stand both with my legs and I say, man, a man does not attach love with sex. Sex is something that a man will always have, whether he loves you or he doesn't love you. So if I'm to state it so clearly,
Yeah.
men do not really have time to think of I have to fall in love
Something
When-
is burning in
So,
someone's
so
mouth.
Sele,
What
so
are
Sele,
they
you're
saying?
trying to say
Yeah.
you can literally marry someone, like you
That I
can
don't
literally
even love.
date someone and marry
And I don't
someone
even
and
love.
you don't even love them.
Yeah. It's very
Yeah,
possible.
that's possible. No, okay, to me, how I differentiate these things is like this, bro. Like, sex is triggered by just little things. Someone can even just bend when they were pressing or like a button or getting water from the dispenser, and you see the waistline having beats, and you're
And
like,
who you're taken by, I don't know.
Bro, listen.
Those beats.
No,
No,
trust
honestly.
me. No,
Honestly,
sex
the
is
thing
triggered
that-
by silly things, bro. Even just
Bro,
tell
you
someone
say
smile,
things
bro.
that trigger you. You say things that trigger you. Don't talk for men. Don't talk for men.
Bro.
Me, I'm talking for men. I'm talking for
A
men.
woman can move, just moving. Let me call it a walkway. What is it called? That thing where models move. The runway.
Yeah,
Now
the runway.
look at we're on the road, but she's using the road like a runway.
So you just look
and
at-
you're like, no, God, I need this woman.
You just look at someone. You just look at someone who is on the walkway and you're really falling in love. You're like, oh.
I need to seduce this. It's just
Blue. I think you're someone who actually imagines.
yeah, man. I'm an imaginational person. I'm a creative.
Imaginations always take us to worlds that are never where.
Clear.
Yeah, the whole imaginations always take us to worlds that are never where. Because without them, we go nowhere. You can literally imagine.
See how your
You
pause.
can literally
See how
imagine.
everything of yours feels now. And what?
No, I want-
You fast pause again.
I was
You
processing.
need a picture. Fast pause
I was
again.
processing that because I felt like that was an attack. But I was still processing it. But now I've processed it properly. But still, Noel, to be honest with you, a man will never really think of it's love that should come first, then sex can come. Actually, to me, I think most men always go to vibe a woman with intentions of, man, well, I don't know how she is in bed, or I don't know how
Bro,
she can whine.
let me-
Trust me, before even starting to think of, man, let me first fall in love, man. The guy wants to eat.
Man, not all of. Why are you talking for us?
everyone.
Why are you talking for us?
For you,
You're busy me to
me,
talk
I've
for
left
you. You're
I've
talking
left
for
you,
us.
I've left
Listen.
you. I've left you. First
What-
of all, your name Blue. How can a man have a name Blue?
Blue.
We all know what Blue
Let me
is.
tell you something about my name. Let me tell you something about my name. It is mine.
Man, Blue is the
That's what I can tell you about. That's what I
I've
can
never seen any man who loves color blue, by the way.
For
in my
real.
life.
Here I am. You've
I've never seen
never.
even
How
anybody-
blind are you? I'm here.
I've
Blue
never.
is a
I've
very
never.
nice
I've
color,
never-
my dear.
Let's play it.
For ladies.
You've never.
For ladies.
You just said that
No.
statement again.
Yes,
I want to clear the
no.
air. You've never.
I've never.
Who are you looking at? You're blind this time. All this time you've been blind. That's why you have blind points. Everything is blind. You're saying. Listen, bro.
No, you don't have to talk about it. No.
Bro, I've chosen
Okay.
from.
How do you call this
the
process?
category of
How do you
men.
call? How do you call this process?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm seeing this beautiful woman. I'm seated somewhere. She's seated somewhere, and I'm looking to her eyes. I'm looking. Then now I get that confidence. I tap inside. I get to talk to her. We talk. We have a talk. What are these first things? You taking her out somewhere?
It's because
What are
I'm
all those
processing.
actions?
I'm processing to get what I want to get.
Those are not love. Those are not love. Those are not love.
Yeah,
acts.
that's
Those
why
are not love acts.
That's why I made it clear. That trust me, a man and sex and love, really, these two, sex and love, the first thing a man is going to pick is always going to be sex. There's no single time that a man is going to start thinking of, I need to first fall in love with this woman, then sex can come.
Do you know?
Man, the real men that I know, a man can pick a girl from anywhere, anytime. Brings home.
Bro,
Yes,
you know what I
no.
want you to accept, Sele. There are very many men out there that have gone through very many things with women, and they meet this character. In their head, they have been imagining, and
Yeah.
someone is like, "Bro, I would have been like, I imagine myself meeting this type of woman with this type of style, the way she talks,
First of all,
her
real-
steez, and stuff, bro." And accidentally, you land on this woman. Would you first initiate sex, bro?
Those are
I'm
boys.
just oh boy, there.
Those are boys. Real men have better things to be thinking of.
But
You
me,
can- you
what I
cannot-
want to tell my girls outside there, a man will always come to you, whether he doesn't love you, whether he loves you, he will still come to you and have sex with you. So let's be guided.
Thank you. You actually answered
Don't
yourself.
guide me. Guide women.
You actually.
I want to ask you guys. No, before we go any further, I have some simple questions before she leaves the panel. I want her to answer. So excuse me, guys. I'm gonna do this for a meanwhile. So I want to ask you a question. What's the wildest thing? What is the wildest thing on your bucket list?
You're asking the lady or
Whoever is ready to answer.
how about you first? Answer it first.
Me, I answer it first.
Because man, everything about you is weird. The color,
The
hair,
color. No,
everything.
no, this adventure is not weird. Bro, man, I want to try this thing. I've seen it once, but I've seen it with an artist do it. But I want to try it.
Oh, Posy, you grew up with aunties. That is why.
Artists!
Artist.
Auntie?
I had auntie.
You see everything about you is blind, even your ears. you see how you're digesting everything.
No, honestly, that's what I had, man.
By the way, I would,
I'm
I
really
would love,
expecting
I
the
would
worst
love
from
to
you.
say keep your eyes open, but
I'm
now
really
I want to say
expecting
keep
the
your
worst
ears
from you.
open.
Yes, okay.
I'm really expecting the
Accept
worst
me
from you.
say
You're
that
ever letting
humbly.
you're ever letting men down.
I'm letting men down.
You're letting men down.
Did I tell you the wildest thing on my bucket list?
What is the wildest?
Do you think it's going to let men down?
It's going to.
Please.
Eh?
I'm
Say
very
it.
sure it's going to let men down.
Why, bro?
But
This
that's
is,
what I hear.
this is not letting men down. Not making me feel unconfident saying this. Like, I feel.
Say it.
Okay, bro, there's something I want to do.
What is that?
I want to marry two women on one wedding.
And you share with them the same room, same bed.
And we go to the same honeymoon.
But can you get it? But there's that
In your
story.
bucket list.
There's that story in Zambia, I think, where the first woman was actually welcoming the first woman.
You have to have them like two, bro. Why? Cause
Like,
Wedding.
in my
together.
building, I am always.
Did they say you're going
no,
to disappoint men?
No,
Or did they say this guy was going to disappoint
Am I
men?
disappointing you now?
Definitely, you're very disappointed.
See how multiple
Brother,
Because
Brother,
that is not going to
Brother,
come.
See how multiple
Proud of
prayers.
you.
See how multiple prayers are working on me. People are praying for me to multiply for you. Are praying for me to be to be down
You're
like that.
disappointed, the
Are you
man.
even serious? Listen, bro. Everything on me is double, bro. I have two hands. I have two eyes. Even my nose has two things. Even my
But
mouth
Blue,
has up and down. What shouldn't I have
okay,
to?
look, now let me get real with you. Now, how do you look at that being realistic? Do you trust your moves? Do you trust your words? Do you trust your
I've
wallet?
failed.
No, first wait. Do you trust your wallet? Do you trust your words? Do you I don't know what you trust.
We are
For you to
talking
think.
about something that is on my
bucket list.
I've failed to be on a solo stand. I want to love two women, like two women. I serve out my life with two women.
I was about to say something.
Why are you guys giving me that look?
I thought you wanted to have it together with them at once.
Yes, like
Like at once. I don't
like
think-
that day we go to the same honeymoon. Everything is gonna be provided together. Maybe I've my nice friends. They will be around.
By the way,
They'll make everything feel smooth.
you're excited.
They'll
You're
put on
excited.
the what?
You're
This
wo-
thing is planned in my imagination from the runway, from everything, bro.
No. What is the wildest thing you've ever thought of? Now I'm so much energized for that topic. What is the wildest thing you've ever thought of? Blue has excited me for the first time. He has changed the narrative that I had for him.
What
No,
narrative did you have for me?
He's about to join the league of men now. He's about to join the league
I was not a man before.
You
Now
are
I'm a
not.
man. Let me show you
No.
that I'm a man.
What
I'm
is
talking
the
like a
wildest
man.
thing that you've ever thought of? Or you still think of? Or you have already done it? Don't overthink. Bucket list is supposed to be
On your teeth, I think I did like
Man,
this.
But
I'm
do I
just
even
waiting
have
to
a
execute
bucket
it.
list?
Why don't you have a
But
bucket
you
list?
don't have a bucket list. You don't wish good things for
That one I'm
yourself.
going to press you, man.
I'm going to oppress you.
How do you say you don't have a bucket list?
I don't know.
The wildest thing on your
What's
bucket
the
list.
wildest thing? Okay, it may not be your bucket list. What's your wildest imagination? It's crazy. Don't give a F. Like nobody's gonna judge you. Tell us.
Okay, like I just don't know.
For real?
Yeah, I just don't know. But
You've never imagined it? Just like that? Just like that? That imagination? You just left it flow like go? What was on you?
I think I don't have wild imaginations.
Okay. Give us now the dark ones. Maybe the wild one is just the wild one is just the low prototype of the dark
Honestly.
one. Give us the prototype. What is that?
You want to say it off camera? Seems it's so wild. right?
Now, Sele, you guys
No, you
don't.
first tell me yours.
Yeah, Sele, now you first give
No.
me your wildest thing, bro. I need to hear that thing
My,
for right now.
my wildest thought is, I don't know. But trust me, my wildest thought. I feel like I should start a family with a nun. He's the only person I can trust, maybe. Maybe because they're so
You
close
trust
to
nuns?
God. I think.
You're saying you're trusting nuns.
I think.
Why are you trusting? Why are you playing an acoustic
Those
song
people
for the
are
devil?
so dangerous.
How is so dangerous, man?
Why
Because
are
I've
you-
tried people.
Men don't believe in nuns.
I've tried people.
What?
I've tried ladies who are out of what? Who are out of church.
Bro, you want to?
So you want to try someone
And
who
I'm not trying.
But
someone,
now I imagine
I'm trying someone who is
someone who takes months without kissing.
who takes what?
Months without kissing. That is a nun we are talking about.
Yes.
Someone takes months without like
Because I'm a
letting
busy-
go of some
I'm a
desire.
busy man.
Oh,
I'm a busy man.
then your Sakari is not busy, bro.
I'm a busy man.
You
So-
think these people like what's on are busy?
If someone can take like 3 months without thinking of such thoughts, trust me, that is the best match for me.
How can you attack desperation? That's why I tell you, everything of yours is blind. Now
Oh.
can you attack desperation? This woman is so desperate for everything they want to test.
Remember they have Jesus.
They have
Jesus
personal
that-
savior in every
Exactly.
scene.
That is ever
Remember?
that is ever consoling them.
Remember?
So even
They
if
have
I'm
this
not
as
the
a
one,
personal
that is
behaviors
ever
in every
consoling
scene. They
them.
are ready to
But
sin.
also remember, nuns don't get married.
Auntie, that is why it's the wildest thought.
But bro, you want to give but the thing is not coming. Aren't you hiding something, bro?
No, that's my
No,
wildest
no,
thought.
no. Bro, I imagine that your wildest thought was like going out there like to countries like that are not known. You try and test those weird foods.
I'm not a food person. I'm not a food person, but trust me.
That what?
I'm
Yours
just
is a
thinking-
nun.
I'm just thinking of that peace that I can have in my family. And trust me, I feel like
You
a
can get
nun
it
can
from a
deliver
nun.
me that peace properly.
But the way you are unholy.
Because by the
let me give you an imagination I'm having, bro. Like the way I see the way unholy you are,
Oh.
you may be trying to go
But
in.
also we don't know what happens there in the convent.
No, those are your border jazz.
Ah.
Those are your border jazz. You have no evidence.
Bro,
There's
may I
evidence.
have
There's
evidence
no
that
evidence.
when you get a nun,
Uh-huh.
God can close the gates.
Of everything.
Oh.
But what?
I would have the
You
would
are
have-
grown up, the gates of the nun. God
That's-
can close everything.
That's why as a man you should always have something that occupies you.
What is that? What is the occupation?
Something should always
So also having a plan B. Why don't you just make it official like me?
Oh, that you want.
Hey, you're saying now what is the other plan you're having?
Man.
Noel did answer our question because I'm not to ask you guys another. I want to ask you guys another question by the way.
I'll pass the question.
You passed the question.
Yeah.
Okay. What's that one person you would do anything for?
My mom.
Oh my God. We talk about that woman, everything of mine. comes
Even if she's
down.
ever knowing me, but my mom, I'll never do it.
Why your mom?
My mom.
Why your mom?
Man, I think that's the only place I get real loud. We fight, we flex. So bad, by the way.
I know.
So bad.
I know, bro.
But trust me, we'll always still get back together.
Who is that?
My dad.
Your dad. Oh, but then we have a proud dad in the building tonight.
You
Hello,
know-
Daddy Noel.
You realize ladies are always connected so much to their dad.
No, that's my first time I'm seeing it. Even in Uganda, there is a saying that said, "O man omwala said and you're telling me
What does
about
that mean?
people will tell you there.
Are you sure?
People will tell you.
Solid
My
pod.
dad.
You're watching it. Don't forget to translate that for me if you understand that language because man, I've not understood it.
I'm a run up for
And I
this
see-
short break, guys. We've had a lot to talk about today. Like, I'm gonna come back with the
But
break
man, you
with
should always
Sele.
you should,
The
you
question.
should- next time you should stop disappointing men.
This guy is
Stop
called the
that
Blind Sele.
notification
In case you
button.
didn't know, he has Sele gadgets. He has the very classic gadgets in town. iPhones, whatever you wanna get, he's the best guy. He's the best plug.
Don't
and
forget to tell
app.
them about the 40% banja. Just compare your 40% installment. Go home with your iPhone.
You know, when I'm gonna rock with him, I'll repeat that twice. He has a promotion going around. You can come and pay 40% of the item you wanna purchase, and you're gonna receive it from Select Gadgets. As long as you're trustworthy, we shall be there to serve.
The Legadet is here to satisfy you.
Oh, but
I didn't forget that by the way.
Eyes on the spotlight. It's the Solid Pod again and again. Yeah, so we back after the break.
My guy Blue.
Bridget,
How are you, man?
let me tell you something.
Hope this time around you're not coming to disappoint me.
No, where I come from, whenever my friend calls me,
Yeah.
you know, for you're not my friend. Now let me tell you about when my
I don't want
friends
to be
tell
your
me,
friend,
you
man.
don't be.
I
When
don't
my,
want to be your
when my
friend.
friends call me, I'll be like bridging. You know what bridging means?
What does it mean?
Bridging is like bro, brother. But it sounds so nice. It gives it puts in health in my conversation.
Oh.
You cannot understand. You're blind. So I'm hi my brothers. Hello Bridget. Yeah, that's enough. Don't look at me like that, Ivan. Me, I don't need your look.
No, I'm still looking at you and I'm all disappointed, man.
You should be disappointed. You need to be disappointed because disappointments need to be worked on. I want you to learn how to work on disappointments. Nothing else I want you to deal with. Only that.
Blue.
So, yo,
Blue.
what's up?
I feel like this thing. So, man, have you ever gotten the shock of your life?
The shock of my life was
Probably from something you had or something that you have experienced or something that is happening to you.
The
and
shock-
it really shocked you.
the shock of my life. Is I was talking to my brother sometime,
Yeah.
and I was judging him about one of my girlfriends.
One of you.
My girlfriends, and my brother showed no interest. But man, after some time, I found my brother texting my girlfriend.
Oh, that actually brings me to this particular trending. Last week I was talking to some friend of mine.
Who is that?
Now I'm not going to tell you the name
Okay.
because I don't trust you. You actually know him. But I
Don't
won't
trust
tell
the
you.
devil.
No.
I'm the devil.
This guy.
Don't trust the devil.
This guy, he has actually just gone to South Africa,
Mm-hmm.
and he's so surprised over what he saw.
What is
So
wrong? You
guess
sound
what?
serious. Let me
No,
first
guess
see
what?
proper. Uh-huh.
It was even up to now. I failed to figure it out. Like, how can someone really get out of that kind of situation or something? So
It's like you've told me about this.
no, I didn't tell you.
For real?
I didn't. You're not my friend for me to tell you that.
Oh, sorry. I always forget.
Have you forgotten that? No, my friend gets into a story, and the story was so, I don't know. I can even put it out
Earth-shaking?
there. So earth shaking, bro. Up to now, I failed to figure out how someone can really get out of it. This story is involving like the father, the son,
And the Holy Spirit.
and the woman.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
That's a problem.
Those things rhyme together. Did you see the way you were stating them with all that amber
the
feel?
father, the
That's
son,
how-
the
Yeah,
husband, and
this
the
is
husband.
Talmud. So the next was to be the Holy
I
Spirit.
had to first of all confuse you. I know always how to confuse
And
you.
you don't know how
No,
to
look
confuse
here.
me or confuse.
So this guy apparently, man, this guy gets his girlfriend, man.
I understand, man.
He has his girlfriend, and guess what happened?
Mm.
Didn't he had agreed that these young kids who are after chasing ladies everywhere. Like if your girl tells you like maybe, hey,
What is a
I'm
young
here.
kid
You want to
doing,
know.
guy?
You want to know where your girlfriend is every time. So I think he was the girlfriend first kept it away from him.
Okay.
Yeah. So the girlfriend had made an appointment with his dad to go and meet somewhere.
Wallan.
No, first listen.
Okay.
Just imagine like my father and I, then with my girlfriend. So I'm this young kid who always wants to know everywhere where my girl is. Like if she's here, I'd be like, hey baby, can I come around? So I think they had cleared like a clear ground. I feel like they had cleared the clear ground whereby if they don't fear to communicate. So this guy inboxes his girlfriend. Was like, yo, what's up? Like they're communicating, and I think the girlfriend, I don't know whether it was accidentally or the girl actually knew what she was doing. So the girl tells the guy the location where she's gonna be at. So because of this his young mind, this guy decides to leave work immediately,
And he comes through.
and he comes through to where the girl had told him. I don't know what he was thinking, either to prove
Love.
or to
Obviously,
prove whether the girl is there, or just he
Maybe love.
was stressed at work. And he wanted to amplify himself. You know, you people who say, me, I just need to look at someone and I'm already feeling fine. So, the girl gives the guy the location. Like, oh, I'm here. Man, after work, this was like 1 hour before, according to the story this guy was telling me, because, man, I had to ask a lot of questions.
I know you. You
No.
don't need to tell me that.
What's your problem?
You just tell me your story.
The thing is, I don't... Now, when the girl texted the what? The guy. I think the girl was with this old man, and she didn't know that this is the father to the what? To the
guy.
boyfriend. They had made an appointment to have dinner together. Now, this guy also after work, he drives to the restaurant where the girlfriend had told him. Reaching there, guess what the guy found? The guy found his dad. Was his girlfriend on a date. And to make matters worse, the girl was wearing everything that he had bought for.
Is that necessary?
That made the matter worse. Yeah, I
don't
can
know.
feel the worsening.
My network got bad. You know, Mime was transitioning to the government thing. So if network
If your conversation was a phone call,
First way-
you would have had this sound.
honestly, if it was you, like you find your dad with your girlfriend, the dress she's wearing, you're the one who bought it.
Okay.
The clutch that she's holding, you're the one who bought it. The phone that she's even using, you're the one who bought it. Like everything that she showed up
In
with.
the worst manner, you can smell her from the entry. She's smelling
I
your
don't want to
cologne.
think. I don't want to think.
Yeah.
I don't want to think this guy
Oh.
also bought a cologne for the girl.
Oh.
But women,
But also, was what she's wearing, what you have bought necessary? Like it wasn't necessary. You
first
bought it
don't
for her,
focus
it's
on that.
really
Don't
hard.
focus on that. First focus on man. I find you with my dad.
First rate. Even before you've understood the pain of the story, you're already supporting this woman.
You get it,
Ladies. Now I'm imagining
and you want to have two of them.
this guy. The lady didn't know. The lady didn't know that this
It's a
is
meme
this
that
gay dad's
disappointed
guy.
me. It's a meme that disappointed me. My phone blacked out.
You did get to the end of the
I
story.
didn't.
So but I'm just imagining you having this woman at home and you're waking up, you don't have money.
Make sure you be a
And-
man as
and
you're responding to that.
You wake up in the morning, you don't have money, and nibakulisa bulungi, nokera noli enkoko. Kumbe your father is still feeding your home.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Let me get this straight. This guy after coming there.
So you didn't get it. I repeat it for you.
No, I got your point, but it's a bit like it's something you can't just like
Jump
just,
into.
how did this guy
Up to now, I'm
wait?
afraid to figure it out.
Like how what would I do? Like if my dad is like I respect my father
So much.
so much like in this position. Like how would I stand in front of him nemugamba va kumukazi wange or like that like
What are you doing with my girl?
what would you do like
Man.
honestly? Like,
No, to tell me what you would do.
me, okay, let me first put on those shoes. First give me like 2 seconds, I put on those shoes. First of all, me coming to that place or me asking that woman may be first of all like a red flag or something fishy. Why did I have to ask my woman first where she is?
No, like
Maybe I knew there was something going.
no. It was like a
A normal conversation.
Yeah, a normal conversation that you're having with your girl.
But bro, trust me.
I don't know. Maybe she told the boyfriend that, oh, by the way, I have an appointment. Probably they had made an appointment of meeting on that particular day. Then maybe she communicated earlier. I'm thinking.
But
Then she
Maybe
communicated
also.
prior. First, listen. Then she communicated prior. She's like, you know what? I'm not going to be in position to make it like on Tuesday because I'm going to be busy handling something at this particular place.
bro,
Yeah.
as a man,
Then you,
As a
because
man?
because no, listen, not as a man, as a young boy. Because to me, first of all, if I'm to react to that, first of all, there was no reason for me to go to that place where the girl had gone to in the first place. But that aside, I don't want to interrupt it. Now, honestly, you go and find your dad with your girlfriend, and man, they're all it's easy to know people who are in love.
bro, this thing is just so hard today. Just like I'm just imagining like the way I know my dad and I'ma meet him. But if I love my woman, bro, I'ma show up. But I'm not I'm gonna show up 50-50. I'll not be me like fully.
Will you give your dad the space or?
Bro, I don't know if I just have to leave.
What if-
But I think I will show up to my dad and I'll be like, man, you guys, what's up? Like, what's not happening, bro? What have you not done? Like, why?
The thing has no
You see,
end,
when
man.
I came out of you, but we're still doing this. Like, what haven't you done? Why are you still chasing
It's
after
also
this
not
small
knowing.
rabbit meat?
It's
Like,
also not knowing that
what would you
that
do?
is
Okay.
yours.
Okay, now I found you with my dad. Imagine. Oh my God, I found
What
you
if I'm
my
with
dad.
your dad because of the money?
Ah, but the bad thing, your beauty will distract me. I don't want you to find you with. I don't prefer to find you with my dad.
What do you mean?
Eh?
That you're with
I'm
my
with your
dad
dad
because of
of
money?
the money, but I love you.
Now you people.
Our lovely viewers, please give us your comments about this because these people are not digesting this just like how I failed to also digest.
This is
Blue,
so heartbreaking.
back to
bro.
it. What would you do? You have not yet told me.
What I would do, bro? I've told you. Even I showed you signs. I will show up in front of my father and I told him that he has eaten enough. Bagamba, I love going back to Luganda. There's a song I'll sing for him.
You remember there's this Luganda thing. Is it Bakulu Tasobia?
Oh, yeah. Omukulu tasobya.
Omukulu tasobya.
Follow nafuna n'oluyi. But yeah, no, you'll have to sing for Twaliako bye twalya. You have to sing for him that song because it was even of the old ages.
Yeah.
He will understand that song properly. Waliako bye walya that in the car. Leave me alone. Stay in your
Leave
lane
my
and stay
property.
in my lane.
So you
Leave my
take your
property.
property.
But again, there's again and again.
You have to give your dad
We shall
respect.
like when I don't know kudawe mu Luganda. Kubago izo kuma rubugo galubare mubbe. But guys, tell us if you found yourself in that situation, like what would you really do?
No, tell us. You as a lady, you're my girl. Let's put it like that. Then I find you with my dad having that lovely dinner.
I tell them is romantic. They will
Yeah,
put
yeah,
those
because
flowers
they know-
around
they know
there.
what to
Things
touch.
you've never done, bro. Hey, yeah. This woman
Probably
is
you find
taken.
you find even a flower on the
Bro,
table.
this woman is taken.
But also, you should also consider, like,
Consider what?
why did I go to your dad? First of all, I didn't know he was your dad. Secondly, maybe I went because of the money.
No.
Because literally, I would date
Okay.
a man bigger than me.
No. I've showed up. Probably I've showed up. You're seated with my dad. Then I show up and you see me like at the gate. What did you do?
But like, we have eye contacts, or you didn't see me.
Like you see me.
But you have not yet seen me. You've
I've already seen you. I've already seen you. You can't disappear.
Accordingly to how her eyes look, she Murugana bachita kutera mbwa.
Man, me, I'm very
She
honest.
may knock on your dad and be like, he's there. That boy is always disturbing.
Man, that would be the most disappointing. Then you're right.
Yeah, man. So, anyway, man, it's hard to digest and hard to breathe in, but these things
But
really
it's-
happen out
it's
there.
something, man.
I just don't know our
Digest
lovely
it.
viewers. How
Do
did
not
you really
digest
handle
it.
this situation?
But you should also understand.
That
I
one.
went to your dad maybe because of the money. Yes.
Money, this woman with the money.
Yes.
The money. Money will put you people in places. And in old places. 52 ages.
That's
But I
why.
love
Anyway.
you. Obviously, I'll come back to you.
What should we call what I'm looking at?
Honestly, Mukulu Tasobya, man. You can never say.
Ivan, wait, you guys. Onomini gets soaking at Tobaji Musibieko Musibi.
First, see the socks.
This type of
I said, I don't even want to relate. I don't even want to relate the color.
nigga
of
is
his,
having
I
a
don't even
phone.
want to relate the color of his attire to you.
What? You should first tell me, what am I looking at?
Mukulu Tasobya.
Ni-
What is it?
Onomukulu yete yaso
Mukulu
bizana,
Tasobya,
eh?
honestly.
Nigga is serious breaking deals.
Yes.
He's serious breaking 1,000 million deals with all that anger in his face. He's mad.
Are those sneakers? Is that Nick or what?
They are authentic for a king, bro. They own his
Is
name.
that Nick or
So
what?
it's part of the
Then
royal
look at the socks
attire.
now. I don't even want to. I don't even want to bring you next to what?
Don't talk about the color trying to bring it on me, bro. That's
He
not
also has,
blue.
he also has a Uganda flag there.
Okay.
On his head.
Yeah.
Take this slow. Take this slow. Nachenjagala okumanya. Omukabaka omulamba atambula ate n'abambowa nga bamusinza onyuma. Yazze bamunyiizizza, yazze bamukoze eki. You guys have not been cooked. You wait. Let me take you somewhere. Let me take you to a trip.
Let me see the comment
Let
section.
me take you to a trip.
Ndala.
King Arabica.
I'm not understanding that Luganda, but man, the fact that the comment is having that emoji.
No, there's this comment section. The comment section, someone says, "Is that shoe part of the royal attire?"
It must be part of the royal attire.
Bwana alabeka flaga ka Uganda mchenyi. Had you guys seen it?
The flag is representing Uganda, West Nile in particular.
Naye mukimanyi nti kati ensonga zangatto.
Ensonga za Uganda. That guy should be given that endorsement, man. What I don't know.
Of that advert.
Is that even
I think you should take it.
Is that Nico?
No, they call it the Taxid Mike Sado. That last one I cannot say it on cam. No.
That's the brand of that shoe.
Mubadde manyi tamala emirundi azuukidde.
But honestly,
Kingi ye ayina bubeezi na fujjo. Laba others are smart.
you people are forgetting the phone is on. You're forgetting the phone that is using to talk.
And that's what really
Stealing
nigga
deals.
is stealing
He's on
deals.
phone, bro.
On that NBA Ugandan shoe sneaker, bro.
He's
He's
on phone.
rocking
He's
it full dream,
He's on
bro.
phone.
Nigga got steals. Look at him.
He's on phone.
He's just cherishing the
He's on
moment.
phone.
It's feeling the vibe.
Oli kati ye katikiro. Katikiro baya.
The category is smarter than the king.
Zebadde mmanyi yeetisse Sseggwanga ku mutwe.
But wait.
You know what the Sseggwanga is?
Are those socks or it's part of the shoe?
First wait, I realize.
No.
No,
Zoom it.
this is
I
a
feel
long.
like
This
that
maybe
is
is a
long
long
leg.
sneaker.
That is long leg.
No.
There is a
But
stock
these legs
right
are.
here.
But these legs.
Is
man,
it from a football pitch or what? Because
These
those
legs-
seems to be like those
These legs
socks.
are
where-
not normal.
It seems to be like those socks.
These
where-
legs are not normal. Like
Oh.
they have elephant what? What is the other sickness? Elephant what?
Elephantiasis.
You're the one who
No,
said
no,
it.
no,
Hey, no.
No. I think this guy, the king was grabbed from the football pitch, or he was preparing to go to play a game. Because
Bamujja kuzowe ne
I've only seen those
bamwambaza.
kind of socks. I've only seen those kind of socks with footballers, honestly. Probably maybe that was his Christmas gift that was given to him some time back.
You know that sound is like Katonda wange.
In Uganda, you're serious alone.
I swear. Because honestly, look at the king. And he's so serious. Look at the category.
Have you seen the loyal shoes?
So when they say
When they say the songa zangato, this guy took it personally.
honestly, man, no,
Atukubye
Blue,
balesi yaga.
Blue, let me first let your name is that. Blue. No, okay, Blue.
Sele don't do it.
Blue. If your dad ever shows up to visit you at school, man.
Bro, hold up there. Has your dad showed up in such times still that you needed to hide, bro?
Man, there's a boy. When primary. There's a boy. Guess what? My guy. I don't think. You know the boy running away from his father. We were in I think boarding. I joined boarding when I was in primary 5. I think this was primary 6, Kati. It so happened. This guy was visited by his dad. Okay, what they brought for the guy, I think was so weird.
What is that?
I don't want to talk about it. Let me first, even the attire first of all that the dad was wearing made the guy to run away from the dad, and he hid.
But man,
And they had to expel.
that is something I need to have in the next episode.
They had to expel him from school, thinking that he had escaped from school because the dad looked for him the entire school.
You see
And
me?
there was nowhere. That I'm looking at.
You
now
guys-
my
you
dad shows up like
No, but
this.
what was his reason
Bro,
for
you're
running
not
away?
sure.
Is dad's dressing code or
Eh,
what?
man, guys have been
But
running
mostly
away
people
from
who
their
do
parents.
that are people who Isaac a lot at school.
Nah, guys have been
Please.
running away from that day. Your parent just showed up from his workplace or from his hardware. He didn't care about you guys are kids. He just showed up.
But remember, those hardwares are the ones bringing
Yeah, you're
food
right.
on your
But there is
table.
sometimes
Then
when
why would
something
you run
is not
away?
giving.
This is not hardware, people. Stop relating this to hardware as well.
naye mmwe asikaaki nayo no kabaka temumunyongera. I really can't fail to count this as one of my best days with my family, with the people that I really love from the bottom of my heart. I've had one of the best conversations. It was really a full vibe. It was really a very nice time. I don't know if you're still watching, but you really have to be still watching. I love you guys
Definitely
so
must be
much.
watching.
I love you so much. We really had a nice time, guys. We had some few topics we had in case you didn't join us. from the beginning, we were talking about, can you stay if the sex is good and the character is bad? Can you really stay? And my guy Sele had something to say. I don't know what.
Definitely, there's no way I'm going to stay. If the character is bad, man, I'm not going to stay because sex is something
you
that needs to be
don't
kept.
have to
No.
carry that type of energy in front of people. Do with them calm. Amma, what were you saying?
I'm going to stay.
Ay, okay, she's rude. I don't know what's up with their feelings.
What-
But guys, I'm closing this. And the other beautiful thing I had to share with you guys is, do men fall in love after sex? Oh, it comes in before sex. Yeah, to me, it can come through like before sex. I don't know for what other people they have to say, but Sele, we know what you're going to say, even if you don't talk. So, I'm closing up this, guys. It's a round of applause for me, for the family. Bye bye, guys. I really love you so much. Keep on watching. It's a solid and solid for you. Solid pod. We love you.
Don't forget to click that button.